Compliments of the new season. Do Milan. Hello. Hi. It's me. I'm here. I don't know what else to say, but I'm here. Welcome to another episode of Sne Says. A lot has happened. A lot has been cried over. A lot has been laughed over. A lot has been celebrated over. A lot. That's all I can say. Nzakole up and down. You know, I'm going to get straight into it. So the end of last year, I lost my job. And when that happened, it was bad. It was very, very, very bad. I just went into a very, very dark place and I basically couldn't do anything. I couldn't do anything. Those that were close to me obviously knew it was happening, but no one else knew anything. And when it happened, I was distraught, you know. I was sad. It was a whole lot of things. And the thing is, don't get me wrong, I hate working. I don't understand the concept of employment. I don't like the concept of, I don't. Why are we doing it? Right? My biggest stress was money. Like, I need money. And unfortunately, I'm not a trust fund baby. So I couldn't just relax and netizega. So that was very difficult for me. But in that, in me being sad and just being like, you know, just being extremely down, I learned a lot of stuff about myself, or more stuff rather, or I acknowledged a whole lot of things, and the biggest thing that honestly made me sad, I realized I was sad, yes, because I didn't have my job, but I was more sad because I didn't have money. But I wasn't sad that I wasn't working when I was working, if you get what I'm saying. And that also sort of forced me to figure out, what the fuck do I want to do? What do I want, you know? And that sadness was coming from, oh my gosh, now that I don't have this thing, what am I gonna focus on, you know? And one thing about me is I'm a very creative person, right? I love the arts, I love creativity, I love creating as well, but it's not something it's something I've always shied away from in terms of like focusing on full time. And like I haven't been consistent about it. There's so many things that I've dabbled into, you know, and I've been good in all of them. Like I've struggled obviously in the beginning, as everyone does when they start something new. I've struggled in the beginning, but then when I pushed through, I was like, shit, I'm actually really good at this. But I have a tendency of starting something and then just like leaving it and not following through, and then just sort of being like, you know, and that has caused me to be very sad and very disappointed in myself, because it's just like, girl, had you done A, B, and C, you would have been very far, you know. So I was mad at myself, but I had to get over it. I really had to get over it. Mad at myself, and I think also obviously feeling like I've disappointed a lot of people close to me. Even though they weren't outright saying, we're so disappointed because you could have done A, B, and C. But it's in the small things that it's just like, had you pushed your book or whatever, you know, you could have been so far, which is absolutely true. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. It happened. I have to sort of learn from it. But like I said, I'm in a better space now. I can laugh with people. What I want to say today, I actually need water. Aren't you guys proud of me? I'm drinking water, not like wine or something. Just like I love it for me. But what I want to say is, it's hard, and I think you know, one thing that people older than me or who are more experienced than me have told me, that like you definitely go through these dips, and sometimes and I used to hate when people say this, that like sometimes things happen to sort of redirect you to where you're supposed to be. And you know, I was telling my mom the other day that like I always, even when I was working, I always had this like gnawing feeling of, this is great, I'm really good at my job, but I'm not happy. I'm really not happy, you know. And everyone else around me is just like, oh my gosh, you're doing so well, you know, like you're just doing really well. So you should be happy because you have almost everything that you want or need, so to say. But that's great, but I'm not happy, and I couldn't figure out why I was not happy. Or I knew, but I wasn't ready to sit down and like do something about it. And so I think this happening forced me into sitting down with myself and having to take myself like seriously and doing the things that I know are gonna make me happy, as much as they will be work, but I know they're gonna make me happy. So Snea says today that focus. What is Snea saying today? Everything is gonna work out. It always works out. And it's always so very important to keep people that know you, that believe in you, that see you very close, because those are the people that you're definitely going to need on the good days and the bad days, you know. Yeah, man. And if you're in a similar situation, just sit down with yourself, listen to yourself, and just try to figure it out. Things happen to us sometimes in the very crappy way, but it'll work out. It's all gonna work out. But yeah, I love you guys lots. You know this, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. And again, happy New Year. And yeah, man, guys, see.